fantastic day. Okay, so we got some black tea here. That should be good for now. And if we run out, I am thinking that we're just going to have to crack open, I don't know, something a little stronger. So yeah, man, second stream of the day. How exciting is that? We never do that. For those of you who are new here, we are celebrating the 15th anniversary of Morrowind. Oh, hey, yeah, quick update on the playthrough. So I did one minor little thing here, and you might recognize this. When I open up the inventory screen now, it looks just a little bit different, doesn't look as cluttered. And the reason why this is because I installed a mod by Greatness 7. It's called MWSE Containers, and it is fabulous. I think you guys should all check it out. It requires a little bit of setup to work. You need the most current version of MWSE, and you also need the most current version of the beta. Very important. The beta for MGEXE. Without it, you're going to get some nasty error messages. DarkFox127, thank you so much for the host and for your viewers. Hopefully you guys are having by G7 and LR. That's true, I did go ahead and help on this mod. But I've never actually, much to my chagrin, I've never actually used it before, so. I helped with the models and stuff. You'll see a lot of these models from Morrowind, from Outlander. They're kind of scattered everywhere, but these ones in particular are kind of special. Now let me show you why. So, you remember how we had all of those potions before? They were everywhere. And it was hard to go ahead and find anything that you wanted. Well, now I have it set so that all of my health potions are basically on the outside here. But I also have them stacked on... No, the container must be initialized once per reload. To use this feature, drop it and pick it back up to do so. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. And boom, there you go. Got all of those extra potions there. Pretty cool stuff, no? I think that is fantabulous. So we're going to be running with this for a while. And that's not just for like this one, this only. It's also for a bunch of other kits as well. So now, since I have this on a hotkey, I can just go ahead and click. Ooh, where did that go? The locksmith. There we go. I'm gonna pick it up. And now I can just go ahead and browse it. And there's all my lockpicks. So yeah, setting it back down again and then picking it back up again. Kind of a little bit of a chore, but that is totally worth it in the long run. Because now through this next playthrough for about the next 7 hours or so, I can actually find things inside of the UI. Brilliant implementation, I say. Oh, one other thing. I forgot that I kept the windows open, so let me go ahead and close those so I'm not annoying the entire neighborhood. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. Be right back.
Listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
So, what part of the main quest am I on right now? Well, we have finished all of the Ashlander quests. We have been named, I don't know what it was called. Not an Ashcon. Something else. Probably just like the Neravarine, right? And so now we need to go ahead and get named as the Hortator of the 3 great houses. So I figure, what better place to start than in Balmoral, right next to home? Yeah, the Hortator is what we're going to be named for the great houses. But you don't get named Hortator for the Ashlander tribes, I don't think, anyway. I could be wrong. So, we'll see how well this meeting goes. Probably not very well at all.
I could kill that war. Those boots.
That guy asks way too many questions.
I know, right? Never stops yapping. So this is something that I don't get here. She is supposed to be, kind of a representative, right? She's just kind of in a broom closet right here, staring off into a wall. I don't know what's going on, man. Balmoral is the council seat of the Great House Hlaalu and the largest town on Vardenfell, except for Vivec City. Located on the Odai River and sitting astride Aldrune Vivec Road, Balmoral is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Hightown is the administrative center, with a temple and the manor houses. The shops, guilds, and trade houses of the commercial district are north of the river. Labortown's modest corner clubs and homes are south of the river. I think the ones downstairs is the important one. Ah, yeah, you're right. The Neravarine is a heretic, according to the temple. And so are those who support the Neravarine. But House Hlaalu policy is to avoid extremist religious views. We follow the imperial practice of religious tolerance for most various cults and beliefs, so long as they do not challenge law or public order. Alright, so we need to go downstairs, don't we? I still say she's in a broom closet, looking at a wall, doing absolutely nothing. That's a little weird, don't you think? I think that's a little weird. Alright, so where do we need to go here for him? This looks like kind of a shop or mercantile place. You want to talk business? You've come to the right place. Do you want to join House Hlaalu? No, I do not. I want to find somebody to talk to about the Neravarine.
Do you want something?
All right, we'll tell you what. Let's go to the beginning, and then just work our way through here.
What now?
Go to Vivec, huh?
Okay, I'm listening.
What did my journal say to do? That's a good point. We haven't checked that in a long freaking time. The first need and proof of the Neravarine is the Curse of Dagarth or the 6th House to do. I don't know, that was a long time ago, man. Okay, Hortator, here we go. You must go before the counselors of the great houses to satisfy them, for only the councils of the great houses can name you Hortator. I do not know the settled people of the great houses, and can offer you no counsel. Yeah, okay. Go to Balmora, the chief town of the Hlaalu. I believe the counselors meet there in a great house with many rooms. The Hlaalu are soft and cowardly, greedy and sly. Their traitors are liars and cheats. Look behind the words they speak for the truths that they're hiding. Caius is no longer here, man. Caius has left us for good. Fire Fanex, how you doing, man? And so it begins. We're gonna go ahead and wander. Whoa, hey. Personal space, friend. Point of interest. I've actually roomed with somebody called Starjo. Like, I shared, he was my roommate, right? And he was called Starjo, and he was also black, and he was a little bit short, too. So imagine my shock when I actually found Starjo in the game, and he was a red guard. I'm just saying. Universe works in strange ways. Okay, so Hlaalu counselors, maybe? House Hlaalu? Nelino. That's who we need to talk to. So Nelino.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me? Where is that slave?
House Hlaalu is the only great house that knows how to do business with the Empire. They are more tolerant of foreigners, like myself, and more willing to do business. They're not paranoid and insular like the Telvanni. Nor do they try and convert you to the temple like House Redoran. I don't know, man. Not a promising start here. Where is that slave?
I could kill that guar. Those boots are ruined.
Ask the main lady downstairs about Hlaalu counselors. You need to find them. They are secretive, aren't they? They're not really very talkative. Alright, so we'll go downstairs. And I'm looking for the topic Hlaalu counselors. Or Naravarine, one of the two. Door to Balmora. Door to Balmora. So it's gotta be down here. I might even be in the wrong place here, so. I don't think that I am, though. This is the Hlaalu Council Manor, right? Yeah, Hlaalu Council Manor. I'm looking for Nelino.
Say what you want. Probably nothing.
Color me a little confused here at the moment. Here we go. There we go, Hlaalu Counselors. Excellent. Here's a recent edition of the Yellow Book of the Great House Hlaalu. It lists the current house counselors and their residences. I might tell you more for a small consideration. I see how it is. At least these guys are open about it. The one you should speak to is Crassius Curio. His manor is in the Hlaalu Plaza in Vivec. Of the Hlaalu counselors, he is the one most likely to listen to your requests, whatever they may be. Alright, cool. So, let's go to Vivec. Sounds like a plan. Back again, yes sir.
Disgusting.
Terrible. She's not happy about it. Uncle, I told you. I told you. So, we put in about 7 hours, 6 or 7 hours last stream. Don't know the exact time. And I'm hoping that we're going to go ahead and put in at least 3 or 4 hours here. I would like to go ahead and do one single house quest line. So, maybe Redoran, maybe... Well, actually, no, we're doing Hlaalu right now because it was the most convenient. After I'm named Naravarine, can I not visit these places without all the guards attacking me? Because that's the impression that I'm getting. Okay, House Hlaalu is on the right side, I believe. Yup. Maybe we should check out that book too. We'll figure it out as we go. That's fine.
We're watching you, scum.
Yeah. Probably in the upper floor. If he is some hot stuff, he would be in the plaza, I think. See, you're rocking some Induril armor right now. Yep, take a look, man. We are level 16. That is not bad. We've actually been leveling up our alteration and illusion stuffs. Doing that the old-fashioned way, actually like paying for it. Okay, so where did she say? Should speak to in his manor in Vivec City. He's most likely okay. So if it's a manor, most likely that means that yeah, it's his own residence here.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
I'm thinking he's probably got his own room in the back.
No.
Alteration got a jump spell? No, I do not. We do have some levitation stuff though, so that's not bad. Mostly I did alteration so that I can actually see. Oh, there's illusion. Yeah, illusion is that one. Alteration? I forget. What do we do with alteration? I have no idea. Oh, it was water walking. That's what it was. Yeah, it was water walking.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Oh my. Uncle Crassius. Gotta say, dig the get up. Rogowski, how's it going, man? By the way, for those of you who are unaware, Rogowski is an awesome streamer in his own right. Go ahead and follow that dude right now. Excuse me, that's what I say. That's my name, but it sounds like music whenever you say it. Pretty good. The myth, the legend. Torskin87, dude, welcome to the stream, man. So we are just about to go ahead and start on the Hlaalu Hortator questline. You should consult the recent edition of the Yellow Book of Great House Hlaalu. It lists the current Hlaalu counselors and their residences. A Hortator is a great house war leader. It's an ancient tradition seldom invoked in modern times. You want to be Hortator? A pity. Orvas Dren does not want you to be Hortator, and very few counselors will be willing to risk Sir Dren's disapproval. But if you were to give me a small gift of 1,000 drakes, I might reconsider. Uh-huh. Have I tried the mod yet? Which mod is that, sir? I refreshed Twitch and everything changed. Alright, let's just give it to him. What a thoughtful gift! How did you know? Gold! It's just what I always want. Hey, you know what? This guy, I chose the wrong house. This guy right here, I love him already. And now it's time for your gift. Oh my. And I have just what you want. In my formal capacity as Counselor of House Hlaalu, I give you my vote for the title of Hortator. Perhaps I can give you a little suggestion. I am sure you can persuade Drambero to support you as Hortator, if you can find them. Orvas Dren and Navenna Ules and Velanda Omani in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip to the Dren plantation before talking to them. And there's Yingling Half-Troll. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Yingling. Yingling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me. I think we've met her, actually. Oh, him. But he simply doesn't understand the Dunmer like I do. If you were to dispose of him, the other counselors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course, that's a different story. Oh, okay, we haven't actually seen him then. He lives in Yingling Manor in the St. Olms Canton. Okay, let's go ahead and pay him a visit. Too bad you gave him the gold. You couldn't have gotten it for a kiss? Really? Aw. Can I still get the kiss? What now?
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
There's only one right option, and you chose. I chose poorly, didn't I? Yep, just gotta start over, man. That's all there is to it. Okay, so if it's a manor, I'm guessing that it's going to be in another canton too. Good old Crassy. Oh, okay, so yes, this is what I'm going to show off. This is our character right now. Gotta say, he's looking pretty snazzy. We've got the Indral pauldrons, and we've got the slippers too. I love it.
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
I think I'm playing one, Rogowski. How much gold do I have left anyway? Yeah, okay, only 2,000.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get...
I'm so tired at the moment, but I want to watch this too. Them epic fists of Randgulf. Blink 93. Whew, we're getting up there, aren't we? They're probably worth everything, more than everything else combined. Yeah, probably. Would not be surprised. Okay, so we're looking for Yingling, right? Maybe we can bribe him to leave? That would be awesome. If not, we can just go ahead and kill him.
What are you doing?
Say your piece or stand aside.
Ah, interesting.
Need to practice more.
Someone should teach you some manners. By the gods, you tourists are a nuisance.
With an outfit like that, you must be doing well for yourself. Can I help you? Oh man, am I gonna have to kill him? Like, is there no other way out of this? That's a touching story, but if you don't have 2,000 drakes, you won't get my vote. Did I ever open the chest in Fear's Tower? I have not, sir. What's in the chest? Is it worth going there and seeing?
ask or get going?
Alright, fine. I think with these guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and have to bribe them. I mean, technically, I could kill him, but... I mean, I can afford it.
Say what you want or go away.
It's not that big of a deal. I've got, like, tons of swag at the moment. I'm good for it. Besides, I mean, we're not playing a relatively dickish character. I mean, I wouldn't say that we're a paladin by any means, right? We rob tombs regularly, but I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way specifically to kill somebody just because I need him to disappear. That's fine, whatever. Okay, this is the arena. Not opening chests in Fierce Tower. Well, you know what? The last time I was there, we got ourselves into a little bit of trouble, and you kind of freaked me out, man. Why even live? We'll do that later. We'll probably have to go back in that direction anyway with the Telvanni questline, so... I figure we can do that then. Something to look forward to. London rule! Hey man, what's up? How you doing? Close enough. Doing just fine, friend. Right now we are... Ooh, look at that. That is not good. G7, I am blaming that on you. Like, MWSE... Not MWSE. What's it called? MGEXE was working just fine until you told me to upgrade to the beta version, and look at that. 18 out of 20. A script that friends you while you work. Hey. That's kind of cool. We might have to re-render Distant Land if that becomes a huge issue. I think that's only going to be an issue in Vivec City. Maybe you did need to regen Distant Land. You can't tell right now, but I'm shaking my head at you. Huh. Maybe chickens don't fly.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price. We make a special trip just for you.
We've got like 16 6th house amulets. Rolled a 17 out of 20. Today you have a good showing. One might call it even nearly great.
Do you want something from me?
Only you, love. And also love. Oh, damn, she's only got 27 gold. That is not good. Alright, so who can I sell stuff to? Who can I sell 6th amulet stuff to? Is there a trader with a lot of gold around here? Because that would be lovely. Not your best showing.
So what do you want?
Care to tell me what this is about?
Ooh, she's got 1,200. Excellent. We'll do 2. That's fine. I know we're kind of underselling it a little, but whatever. We'll take an exquisite amulet. Balance it out. Revere, that's true. I don't think he has a lot of money, though. Alright, so how much gold do we actually have? That's a good question. 3,000. I want to get that up to about 6,000. Because I'm betting some of the other members of this guild, of this great house, are just going to want money. Yeah, he's broke. He is completely... He's selling Daedric weaponry that is totally not Daedric weaponry. That's cheap. 600 gold, so that's not as bad as I thought. So maybe he'll take a house cup? Right, I don't need that anymore. And then we'll sell some... Whoa. Ah, fine. Take them all. Good enough. Alright, 3,600 should do it enough for us right now. That'll leave us with about 1,600. And then we can always sell off some more stuff if we need to. Man, this is going to be an expensive quest line.
Where would you like to go?
If this keeps up, I'm going to be broke, man.
Why walk when you can ride?
With your mercantile, you probably can't expect more than about 10% increase. You don't know how mercantile works, do you? I sort of do. This guy isn't spec'd for it, though. Like, his speechcraft is at 17, and his mercantile is... I don't know where it is. It's a 7. So basically, I'm at the point where I'm so bad at my money that I'm paying them to take my goods. Why is watching someone play Morrowind so soothing? What's up, Noodle Doodle? How you doing? Noddle Doddle. Oh man, I kind of butchered that. Noddle Doddle. You know, both are good. Friend of mine, a while back, got a snake, and I kept on pressuring him to name it Noodle. He never did. He named it Abatha, of all things. Like, Abatha, really? But whatever, man. So yeah, this is part 2 today. Today is a very special day for those of you who do not know. It's the 15th anniversary of Morrowind. True story. You should probably use set at start on the Strider guy in Balmora. No, he's not in the Wasteworks. He's in the upper chambers. I'm a little annoyed that I can't talk him down either. But whatever.
Ah, say your piece or stand aside.
Man, you are an ugly person. You need some more polys, friend. Yeah, he doesn't want to kiss me. A pleasure doing business with you, Blink. And I'm a man of my word. You've got my vote for the office of Hortator of House Hlaalu. Once you get everyone's votes, you talk to Crassius Curio. Alright. You freaking thief.
Oh, I'm sure that...
What's my schedule for Morrowind? Well, I don't know for sure, actually. I've just been kind of winging it lately. If you want to go ahead and get up-to-date notifications as to when I am streaming, though, probably the best way to do that is either on Twitter, the Steam group, or in Discord, because I always notify one of those groups, at minimum. Usually I throw a notification to every single one of them, but sometimes I get sloppy. Schedule for Morrowind, though, Probably going to be streaming again tomorrow. Haven't decided if I'm going to be streaming Morrowind or Outlander, one of the two. I think we might actually get to the point tomorrow where we could finish the game. Not certain on that yet, though. Usually I stream a little bit earlier in the morning, though. Like, this is kind of late for me. But hey, everything's up in the air. So I was on a conference call after I was streaming. Yeah, I need to go this way. I was on a conference call after I was streaming with you guys earlier in the day today. So it'll be a small miracle if I survive tomorrow without having my voice cracking and stuff. I guess we'll find out. You gotta keep well lubricated. That's the trick. Do I have Greater Dwemer Ruins installed? If so, then Final Dungeons are huge. No, this is a vanilla playthrough. Mostly vanilla playthrough. Like, the mods that we're installing, like the one that you have, are basically just UI enhancements. A couple of things to make it so that it's a little bit more of an enjoyable slog. But no large quest mods, nothing like that. Yeah, Curio. Alright, so we need to go to the next person. I think it was upstairs, wasn't he? No, wait, that's the...
Do you want some?
Yeah, we need to go downstairs. And then it's the one
Why do you stay?
on the left.
Yes.
Yes? Counselor Valinda Omani lives outside Vivec on Elmis Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from the Telvanni compound, then turn south, cross the bridge to Elmis Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Omani Manor. Alright, fair enough. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to pop a mark spell right here. And just so that I don't get confused with stuff, we're just going to go through one by one. And every time that we finish off a counselor, we're going to pop back to him and ask him the next thing.
What Outlander?
That's my plan. Am I playing Oblivion next? I don't know. Like, I really want to. I would love nothing more than to give the new video card a run for its money. Yeah, see the thing popping in the distance back there? That is a distant land issue. That is an MGEXE issue. You can blame Greatness 7 for that one. I was working under false information when I updated it. Silly cantons. Okay, so he said across Vivec to the Telvanni canton. Should be easy enough to find. For those of you who do not know, I am working on a mod right now. Been working on it for about 2 years. And everything that you see in the distance right now, everything that's popping on screen, and then a little some, is filled with More City. It's massive, actually. One of the many locations that have been added or tweaked inside of Outlander. You should definitely give that a look, the trailer a look, next chance you get. Not right now, though, because we're streaming, and hell, I want to hang out. I should have told you not to overwrite distant land file. Evening. Morning, depending on where you're at. I know, it's the #1 thing that Twitch streamers should do. Like, Twitch streamers, and I hear this over and over and over again, have a schedule and stick to it. Never been good at that, man. But I do have past videos up on Twitch, and I have them up on YouTube as well. Usually they're about a week late on YouTube. So if you like Morrowind or you like Elder Scrolls or stuff, you should definitely give those a look too, because it's actually kind of a unique stream. We're not playing Morrowind, we're designing for it. Sometimes I miss my schedule. Yeah, you can see stuff popping in the background like that. That's not, it's not kosher, man. Okay, so we need to find that manor, and didn't he say that it was... Wow, okay. That is really inconvenient, so I would have to literally write that down. I think we're just going to wander around here and see who we can find. Actually, we have a little yellow book, don't we? Mistress Valanda Omani, by Grace of Amsivi. Omani Plantation, Elmas Island, East Vivec. Okay, so we're looking for an island. I'm guessing. This is east, right? Yeah. Yeah, actually playing games is rare for us modders. I think that's it in the background right there. But no, if we do Oblivion next, it's going to be... Yes, excellent. Shivering Isles, because I have never played... Well, I shouldn't say never played Shivering Isles. I played like an hour of Shivering Isles. But as I understand it, that mod is pretty... That mod.
What
There we go.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
That DLC is pretty large. Actually, it's more like an expansion pack, isn't it? The title was given to a war leader among the great houses. Why are you interested? That is a very interesting story you tell, and your moon and star is an impressive ring. Unfortunately, I'm very busy at present. I will need to consult with my colleagues, but I'll give the matter every consideration. Uh-huh. I know what that means. So she's giving me the runaround, I'm betting. We might have to come back. This is very suspicious. I think the person that we're talking next to her probably would
Say what you want or go away.
have something else to say.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
You know, I don't know what they were going for with this mask, but it just always reminds me of a gimp suit. I'm sorry, it just kind of does. It's something that you'd see in Pulp Fiction. Okay, House Hlaalu. If you wish to learn more about my house, go to Balmora. So I'm guessing that we'll just have to come back. It's the steampunk goggles mask. Yeah, that too. Master Yingling Half-Troll. Mistress... Ooh. Mistress Nevena Ules. Vardenfeld District. Ascadian Isles. In Saran, okay. I'm guessing she's in Saran, so let's go ahead and go to Saran. Hey, sorry if this question has been asked, but have you worked on the Skywind project? I have worked on Tamari Rebuilt, and I've done a bit of work, like a tiny bit of work, on Morrowind Rebirth. But I have not worked on Skywind. No. I think what the team over in Skywind are doing a fantastic job, but I would much rather go ahead and work on my own stuff, a la Project Outlander, than work on their things, which is basically rebuilding what you see right now. I would much rather revamp the things in this particular engine than, you know. Did I already talk to Dram Barrow in Vivec? I did not. Free trader gentleman, Vivec district of Ardenfell. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to... We'll wait for a little bit.
Yes.
He's very secretive. He lives somewhere in Vivec. Okay. Really? Ugh, okay, fine. That's all that I got for 1,000 gold? These guys are robbing me blind here. Alright, maybe I can ask around. I've seen him in the St. Olms Canton.
Do you want something?
Tongue isn't clever enough.
Do you want
I'm just not a very cunning linguist. That's what it is. You know, Hlaalu counselors have super high speech graphs. Well, I do now.
We're watching you.
God, I am broke, man. Not even halfway through this quest either. Not even close.
I couldn't possibly. Too busy.
Alright, so let's... Look, if you're gonna hide from somebody, you would do it in the Wasteworks, or you would do it in the Canal Works, or you would do it in sewers. One of the three. St. Olms Canton. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm in the wrong canton, aren't I? Good catch.
Keep moving.
Yeah, they might have. Hey, you are really gonna begrudge me the fact that Vivec is easy to get lost in? Seriously? Come on, man. That is like... Everybody gets lost in Vivec City.
No.
They told me, you told me, told myself. So they drew me a map, so they gave me a quest marker. You actually expect me to follow it? So they hired a guide and put a leash on. And a gimp mask. I am a free agent. I go where the wind takes me. You should know that by now. Oh, what am I even talking about? On the top of St.
I
Olms,
don't
okay.
have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Is he like dressed up as an ordinator? Because that would be freaking hilarious.
Not now, young man. Head on.
Look for the secrety building. What?
One true faith. Keep moving.
St. Olm's, Upper North 1.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time. You talk too much, Outlander.
Okay, so there's the temple.
Speak, traveler.
Yeah, these guys are not helping out at all. Maybe there's like a hidden wall or something that can open up. Haunted Manor. Okay, this looks promising. It's looking very promising. Lock level 50. Okay, so let's try... this thingy. It's too complex, huh? Okay, so this is Ondusi's ring unhinging. There we go. Uh-huh.
Don't stand about.
Dram is my boss. You want to talk business? Talk to him. Look how his face is. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. God. Arrgh. That right there is meme worthy. I love it.
You talk too much, Outlander.
I take precautions to ensure that I am not found easily. I see, I will have to take more precautions. But what can I do for you? Oh, so I'm hoping that this guy is gonna send me off to kill somebody or like to clear a mine because honestly, I am broke, man. I thought the Red Ruin were bad because they didn't pay you, but these guys are like literally taking every cent. You have found me, and that means you are resourceful. Yes, I will vote for you as Hortator, but my vote alone means nothing. Yingling is a fool. You may bribe him or kill him. Crassius Curio is a man of passion, as I've seen, and can be manipulated. But Valenda and Nevena are Ovadren's creatures, and they will do nothing without his approval. Okay, so let's talk about him. He is the brother of Duke Vendamdren, a very wealthy and influential man. He has a niche ranch in the Escadian Isles. Well, let's kill him. Let's kill him and then like make it look like a suicide. That's my plan. Because I've kind of lost patience. Okay, so let's... No, we're not going to do that. It's nice to think about, though. I entertain this possibility in my head. Orvas Dren is the leader of the Kimona Tong, by the way. Okay, so maybe not kill him then. Well, goddamn. Alright, well, we'll talk to him. Actually, you know what? It's probably in the book. He's not hiding. What we need to do more than anything else right now is to heal. Because we have some damaged attributes. And then after that, then we'll see what we can scrounge up. By the way, if you guys ever get the chance, Children of Dune or Dune, those two soundtracks, not the one that is the movie, but the miniseries that were on the Sci-Fi Channel, those things are excellent, excellent stand-ins for Morrowind music. There we go. Alright, so save as Blink94. We might actually hit triple digits here soon. That's exciting. Alright, so who is this Drambaro? We got Crassius Curio. We've got Yingling. She is not someone that we need to go ahead and... She's not who we need to influence. Without Overdrens. He's the, okay, so Orvas Dren, that's who we need to find. I'm guessing that Curio's gonna have... By the way, G7, if you're looking here, this might be just something that only affects me, I don't know. But when I'm going through this case or whatever, I don't need to have all of the common stuff and the bargain stuff and all of the quality of those potions next to each other. What would be much, much, much more convenient is to have the type of the potion right next to each other. So all of the health potions are next to each other, and then all of the fire shields, and so on and so on and so on. Because I'm burning a lot of time just going through these things and looking for what I need. I don't see Restore Magicka here anywhere, so I might be out of those. I think the NPCs told you. They might have.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, there's other mods that make the item names better for sorting. Ride made one, if you recall correctly. Do you use one? Do you know of one that I should download? Because I will totally go ahead and do that. If you do, just go ahead and either pop it into chat here, or better yet, pop it into Discord as a whisper. And I will check that out later. I just didn't know if it was incompatible with your mod or not, because I saw that there is an ESP file that changes those values. I assume the ESP mod changes the icon that it's related to. In which case, you would need to either have a compatibility patch or just not use it at all. Yeah, my mod is just a container, so it doesn't edit any items, so it should be compatible with just about anything. Okay, good to know. Well, I'm not talking about MWAC containers, I'm talking about labeled potions. Yeah, the icon thing, exactly. Like, I want the icon still, but then I also want to have these things listed out by type, not by quality. Does that make sense? Yeah, for the label potions, they would need to be compatible so long as you click the batch file after enabling other mods. Yeah, okay.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
I might have you walk me through that later. Okay, so we need Drambera. We need Orvas Dren. He is the head of the Kimona Tong, and he lives in a plantation in the Ascadian Isles. You may be able to bribe him or trick him. He despises the Empire. And I have heard rumors that he has made some kind of deal with the 6th House. Oh, excellent! If he has made a deal with the 6th House, that means that I can freaking kill him.
Do you want something?
So wait,
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
let me just be sure here. He said north of the Ascadian Isles.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Spit it out or hit the road.
He lives in a plantation in the Ascadian. Well, the Ascadian Isles are huge, man. You can't, like, mark it on my map. Alright, whatever. We'll explore for a little bit. I'm guessing it's just the Dren plantation.
What now?
What now? He's totally worth killing if you can manage it. Excellent. Hey, if he made a deal with the 6th House, I am totally fine with chopping his head off. Might want to repair my sword before... Really? He's that tough? You're freaking me out, man. Although that's not a bad idea either way. So, Greatness 7, you have beaten the main quest before, right? I mean, not that it matters, but I would feel a little bit more confident if I actually was taking advice from somebody who did beat the main quest. Well, you're level 16 now. When I was in your last stream, you were like level 5 or something. That's true. Big difference between 15 and, or 16 and 5. 11, technically. Yes, I have several times. Okay, I'm just checking, just making sure. It's fine. I trust you. Kinda.
I'm waiting.
Just a friendly warning, don't spook the netch. Don't worry, they're completely safe if you don't bother them. But get them riled up, and they're trouble. Especially the Betty Netch. Alright, good enough.
My time is precious, so make
I do not have time to kill balloon cows. Ooh, that's a big plantation. Yeah, I think we might have found it, actually.
This scent is new.
I might want to free his slave right then and there. Dren Plantation. Excellent. Let's see where this gets us. I'm guessing he's going to be up. It's Meow. How's it going? Okay, Dren Plantation is on the outside. Oh, it goes up. Excellent. Look at this guy. He's walking like a boss, like he owns the place.
I could kill that guard. Those boots are ruined. Go away.
All right, I'm thinking that we might want to save it here. Just throwing that out there. So you want to be Hortator of House Hlaalu, and you've come to me? You show unusual wisdom for an outlander. But what is the title of Hortator worth to you? Why do you want to be Hortator? Check the items on the shelf behind him. Alright, so give me a second here.
You will suffer greatly.
You want peace? Like the peace of the grave we've had since the tribunal betrayed us and signed the armistice? Dagarth Ur has made me a better offer. The Sixth House will rise again and crush the Empire and those smug hypocrites in the tribunal. But enough talk. I know you now as my enemy, and you must die with the rest of the foreign devils. Really? This guy is against the concept of peace?
Die, Fetcher.
Dude, I hit him so hard he went through the wall. Amazing. Yeah, greatness, that was really hard. I'm shaking in my boots. Okay, we can sell that. Dren key. And these are all like Orca stuff. I don't even want any of those. Daedric Greaves. Sure, why not? His bodyguards didn't help much. Maybe they just didn't like him. Maybe I was just too intimidating. Maybe I scared him. Fortify health. Restore speed. Sure. And skooma. That's not bad. Weight is 60 though. Yeah, we can carry that. I think. Make sure I kill everyone else around? Really? I mean, all I needed to do was kill him, so it's fine. He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 9 times. Okay, so that's trapped. Okay, and then I need to unlock this too. Which is probably, again, going to be a little bit too hard for me. I really need to level up my security. Okay, it's too complex. So let's just use one of these things. It's going to be like 2 gold, isn't it? Okay, 700 gold. That's not so bad. I don't even want that. Dren Manor Key. Okay. Excellent. He seems fine to me. I don't need to kill him, do I? But Valinda Omani, without Ovras Dren's approval. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, man. Gotta say, I'm a little confused. Okay, so this is trapped. I need to untrap it first. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Quality restore health. In the back, man. That is just not cool. Okay, I want to sell some of this stuff off at some point. Lightweight and worth a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dren's note. Interesting. Rainson Naville. You have served me well over the years. My brother has been trying to stop our business. We've lost over half of our shipments recently. The Duke may be my brother, but if he keeps interfering, I am afraid he must be killed. I will be the next in line and can consolidate my power before the Redrins even come up with a candidate. I am telling you this so that you know the risks you may be taking. If you are unwilling, I will accept your word of honor not to speak of our business. If you stay, I will reward you. Yeah, so we'll take all of that. Fine by me. Yeah, but see, the thing is, that's trapped. That was trapped, and so I wanted to go ahead and untrap it before opening the lock. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Fiend Tonto. No, I don't think we need that. Could sell it off, though. Weight's only 4. And 12,000 gold. Okay, well, I'm rich again. I love it. You know, maybe this quest line not so bad. Maybe I judged it a little too harshly. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go ahead and attack him just cuz. I'll totally attack him if he attacks me first. Come on, man. He was walking into a freaking wall. I think he's got enough problems. Over encumbered with all that gold. Alright, let's drop something. Oh, I don't want to drop anything. It says freaking Daedric Greaves, I swear. I think he wants to attack me, but he's stuck in the wall. You know, that could be it. Entirely probable. Hey, what's up? He seems pretty chill on the whole matter. Oh, come on, man. I just want to get through. That's a good point. I can't ask him about his boss. Like, not really, anyway. Persuasion? Let's give him some gold. See what he says. Latest rumors. Alright, whatever. So, now that he's dead, I'm guessing we can just go to the other counselors.
Are you here to start trouble, or are you just stupid?
Little column A, little column B. I mean, I've got the Dark Brotherhood sending assassins after me. There's a guy in the raised house beside the Netch Pit who has a badass weapon if you don't mind murdering slavers. Well, how badass is this weapon? That's like the only consideration that Slaver, Raised house beside the Netch Pit, okay. Like, how awesome are we talking about here?
Are you here to start trouble, or are you just stupid?
You must be joking. Bother someone.
Are you here to start trouble?
Yeah, whatever. That is kind of a cool thing to have, though, a little Netch Pit. See, here's what I don't understand, and maybe you guys can fill me in on this. Alright, it's a Netch Pit. There's Netches. Why is there a wall? I guess it's for the slaves, not necessarily for the Netches themselves. Because the Netches can, like, literally just fly away. Makes no sense. Alright, so what we're going to do is to go back to that... Maybe they're meant to be tied on strings. Like actual balloons. Yeah, I could see that. Or they're just trained. Entirely possible. Okay, so we need to go over to the plantation again. And I'm going to go ahead and talk to her and see what she has to say. So G7, you have me curious. What have you been working on? I'd like to get this playthrough over and done with by tomorrow, if at all possible. Or at least in the next 2 days. Because I want to get back to Dash and Strider here. And I think I've got a pretty good idea of how these things are set up now. Been working on Strider, yeah. I need to do more of that.
Go ahead.
I'm going the wrong direction. You know what? Screw this. There we go. Continue the file after the stream. I mean, if you're still around, man, I'm going to be streaming for quite a while, I think. We need to get at least one of these houses to give us Hortator status. I'd like for us to be all three, but I don't know, that might be a tall order. No, wait, that's the wrong plantation, but we're close. We're actually pretty close. It is over here, maybe. No, that's the Silt Strider. This is the foreign quarter. So we're not close. I'm gonna go through the city and then end up on the other side of the Telvanni stuffs. I think you already streamed 6 hours earlier. I did, but this is a very special day. Well, Greatness 7 had me freaked out because we were going to take on the head of the Kimura Tong. So I repaired all of my weapons. I did everything I possibly could to go ahead and prepare for this battle. And literally it lasted for like 5 seconds. Just finished killing the Kingpin. He wasn't so tough. Got like 10,000 gold out of it, so I'm gonna call that a win. Yeah. You were kind of lucky because his bodyguard was walking into... You know, he didn't do much though, like seriously. He was walking into a wall, and then after the fact, after he was dead, he just didn't give any kind of care. Like, at all. I guess his 16 is pretty high, and you do have 100. Do I have 100 strength? Ah, hey, yeah. I didn't even notice.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
I think in any future playthroughs that I'm going to do, I'm going to like stick the map up like here and then minimize it. Because that is super convenient. I can actually navigate around the world now. Imagine that. I'm sure that loot is slowing you down, though. Carrying like 450 pounds of stuff. That's what I should do. I think I have a feather spell, in fact. I do. But it lasts for like 10 seconds. Oh well, that's the thought that counts. See, the only problem is now I have to literally drag it out every time that I want to. I need to go south, don't I? Yeah, I need to go south. If you keep training your alteration, you can open locks with custom spells. Maybe that was the goal. It's not a bad idea, actually. I feel like these last 3 missions, these last 3 quest lines that we're doing is kind of just going through the motions. So let me ask you guys this. What would you rather see? Shivering Isles? Or continue out with this character and playing the expansions to this game? Like Blood Moon and Tribunal. No, she was in the back, wasn't she? I'm confused. I thought that she was up here.
You talk too much, Outlander.
Okay, so I'm looking for Valinda O'Mani. You can actually skip it entirely if your reputation is high enough. Well, I've only got a reputation of like 18, so I don't know like what gives you a higher reputation. I guess it's just completing missions and stuff, but yeah. Well, where'd she go? It's not you, is it? Did she go outside? Is that what's going on?
Say what you want or go away.
Okay, we got another story up here. Yes, Blink, I've just heard of Orvas Dren's unfortunate death. As for your request to be named Hortator of House Hlaalu, I believe there'll be no further delays. You have my vote, and I'm sure you'll be able to persuade the other counselors as well. Once all the counselors agree, speak with Crassius Curio again, and he will give you the belt of the Hortator. Done and done, so we just gotta go ahead and find one more person. Alright, so we got a book here. Did Dram win it? Did Valinda? Crassius? Yingling? I don't think we've done Novella yet, have we? Vardenfeld District, Free Trader, Saran. Okay, so Ules Manor, Saran. I think we need to go to Saran. That is my
Say what you want and go away.
suspicion here. And I want to get the hell out of here now. So yeah, I'm thinking that just completing missions is what gets you reputation. It's the only thing that really makes sense to me. I like this guy so much that I might even do some concept art based off of him. Put it into Outlander in some way. Yeah, quest gives reputation. Since we're kind of steamrolling through the main quest, though, haven't really done a lot of those side quests. By the way, I don't know if you were here or not, but a while back we were talking about a mod. Like, what would be nice to see inside of the Morrowind patch project or something. And I think what would be really nice to see, and I don't know how like difficult this would be. It sounds probably pretty incredibly difficult. So you have a weapon equipped right now, Magebane, or whatever, right? And that has particular stats on it. Okay, sure, that's fine. It would be very nice if when you were rolling over the stats of other weapons, it would give like a plus or minus value of like what you have right now. I don't know how you could set it up. You probably couldn't set it up very nicely. Or at all. But like if you were scrolling through up here, actually probably what you would do is if you were scrolling through it here, it wouldn't necessarily be on the tooltip. It might be somewhere else on screen. I don't know how possible that would be or not, though. You could do that with weapons, or it's open, definitely open MW territory. There was a mod like that for Skyrim a while back, and it was fantastic. It's one of those things that I have on every single one of my playthroughs. Or you can skip it if you kill Vivec. I have no way of getting into Vivec's palace, so... And more importantly, like, he hasn't summoned me, and I don't know a thing about him, so... Other than he might have killed one of my ancestors. Or antecedents, I should say. Not an ancestor. I think we're relatively close to Saran right now. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's your mod, the burden thing. Gotcha. Saran is east, not west. I don't know, let's take a look. You're right, it is. It isn't actually in Saran City, so it's a bit west of it, so it's about where I'm at right now. That would make sense if it was a plantation. Hey, look at that. So I think this is the last counselor that we have to talk to. And since we killed his boss, we don't really need to do much else after this, I think. I would suspect. Oh, yes, you want to be Hortator. Sure, I think that's a very good idea. You'll be a very special Hortator. Is that okay? Do I need to say anything official? Here, how about, in the name of House Hlaalu, I hereby say you are Hortator of this house, Hlaalu. I hope that's right. Once all the counselors agree, be sure to see Crassius Curio. Okay, so I think we're good. Just need to go ahead and travel back. And looks like we're going the long way. I like her, she's fun. That's nice. You know, out of like slaveholders go, she's got a very nice home. I wouldn't mind, like, visiting here for a while. I mean, so long as it didn't involve chains. Okay, and then we can just skip back over to Vivec via the Silt Strider. Saran is one of your favorite cities? Really? Are you saying that just because of the clubs, or even though it's barely used in quests? Like, do you just like the layout of the city? I mean, I think it's interesting, but it's not, you know, I wouldn't put it in my top 3. I mean, basically the only thing that it has going for it is that little red light district. I see what they did there. Like, the only thing that I would change on this character, probably would be the skirt. Like, I like it, but I think I could do a little bit better. I wanted it just a little bit fancier. Maybe fancier isn't the right word, just maybe a different color or something, I don't know.
We make a special trip just for you. Say hello.
Yeah, I just want to rest a little bit. You know, I tried it for a while, and it just was a little too ostentatious. Like, it felt wrong for the character. This guy is supposed to be traveling through mud and dirt and ash storms and all sorts of unpleasantness. He would not have a fancy-looking skirt. Just wouldn't. I want something that's tattered. Something that's brown, too. Brown and tattered. The God Julan Bone Mold Cuirass is definitely my favorite, though. Mine too. I think we've actually found cuirasses that are stronger than this one. Those Daedric Greaves you looted are worth equipping, though. Like, what kind of equipment do I have right now? The Greaves. Imperial Chain Greaves. The armor rating is 22, as opposed to 117. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think I can go ahead and wear them. Even if it isn't exactly my style. So, armor is basically... Is there a level cap on armor? Is there a hard cap on that? Because I think I might be hitting it. I didn't equip them though? Yeah, no, not yet. Damn, I just kind of like always autopilot over to the temple, don't I? Always do.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
I just downed that bottle in front of her. I love it. Gotta get rid of that skooma. Yeah, that's good. I'll equip it in a little bit. I don't know if I want to or not. Just the thing. I probably should. But yeah, I don't think there's a cap on armor rating. I did that wrong, didn't I? The problem with Daedric is that it's really heavy, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, unless you're dying a lot, it might not be worth lugging around. I don't know if, like, how much does it weigh? 40? Yeah, 54.
I suppose we can talk.
That right there is I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about it. I do like the idea of extra protection, but... How much armor do I have? Does it say up here? Anywhere? I'm going to store it inside of my house in Balmora, and then... Yeah, we'll see. It says below the character picture. Oh, okay. 848. So it basically... 117. It increases it by threefold. Oh, that is hard to turn down, man.
Speak, traveler.
I'm gonna take some lamps, actually.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
No, I don't think so.
You know, I think if I'm going to be fighting gods soon, I probably should be wearing Daedric armor. All the counselors agree. Splendid. I'm so happy for you. What an honor. But no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. Pumpkin? And now I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlaalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Uh-huh. Now, I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer. You can take it off and on to see the difference.
I see I stand in good company. What can I do for you?
Okay, so it adds it to 57. Gotcha. I mean, come on, though. That looks a little silly, don't you think? Maybe that's why he's wearing the skirt. I'm gonna keep that for right now. Fine, we'll drop a candle.
Do you want something?
Perverting the Elder Scrolls from Morrowind all the way to Skyrim. Please tell me that's not the only time that we see him, because I kind of love that character. Like, if I was doing the House Hlaalu questline, would I be seeing more of him? Because I kind of want to. There's got to be mods out there, man. Candle for Crassius. Does my character have a home to unload all this junk? I'm using the one that Caius had. Yep, you would.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
I wonder how much faster you'd run when not carrying 450 pounds.
Just for you.
Oh, I don't know then. I've been like speccing up my speed since level 1. Speed currently is at 69, so that's not terrible. I forget my birth sign. Can I find that? The lover, okay. Mooncalf and Lover's Kiss. Constellation of the Lover with the prime aspect of Secunda. Yeah, time to unload some stuff. Got a nice little library going on here. pop that one down. I don't even need half of this junk anymore. As much as I like them, well, actually, you know what? We'll stick the Daedric stuff next to the other Daedric stuff, if I can remember where I put it. Yeah, there's the Daedric Greaves. Gauntlets. There's the Daedric Gauntlets. And I don't think I need Mountain Spirit anymore either. Are we good? I think we're good. I don't know what that note's all about. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I can declutter this place up a little bit. And now we have floating greaves. Excellent. Tower of Books. Every Morrowind player ends up with that. So I'm curious, man. Like, I'm wondering if I save this and then I come back to it like 7 days later or something, if all of these books are still going to be there. They should, technically. Okay, and then I'm just going to leave that bundle there. For now. And then we should be good on the ingredients, right? Hey, look at that. Excellent. The Dwemer Shield. Why do I carry it around? Because it has a chameleon spell on it. Invisibility for 20 seconds on self. That is literally the only reason. Not that I've needed to go invisible, but if I do. Daggers off to the Creeper in Caldera. I have not run into the Creeper yet. I didn't even know he was in Caldera. Travel to... No. Screw that. I don't want to go here. Travel to... Yeah, I can take a boat here.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low.
I want to go to Sadris Mora. We're doing the Telvanni stuff next. Pumpkin. That's not what I want. Travel to Sadrith Mora. There we go. So, I need to speak to some Telvanni lords, don't I? No, it wouldn't be in the tower. What am I thinking? My Telvanni tower's like textures is messing up. You're right, it is. It's not very happy right now. My computer just might be getting a little too displeased. Okay, so the council chamber is actually to the... I want to say it's to the north. Here. Yeah, I want to say it's this way. This place is cool. I've actually been here before. One of my other characters. So, I want to... Isn't that a special champion and war... Isn't that a special champion and war leader among the great houses? You have to speak directly with Mistress Thiana about this. Her tower, Telvanni, is south of Sadrith Mora on the southeast point of Izura's coast, along a long peninsula. There's no convenient way to get there. I must warn you, Mistress Thiana is very eccentric. It's often hard to get her to keep her attention. You'll do better if you try to keep her happy and not distract her with long arguments. Fair enough. Let's go to Telvanni. What do that places look like? Yeah, I wonder. So, I don't think that we've actually explored Telvanni yet, which is a problem. We have not gone down there yet, but we have gone to Molag Mar. So, what we shall do is to travel to Molag Mar if we can. And if we can't, we're just going to have to hoof it. Travel to... Damn. Okay, well, I think the fastest way to do this is to go to Ebonheart. And then from Ebonheart, we'll go ahead and go take the Strider to Molag Mar. And then from Molag Mar, then we'll go down.
I greet you as a friend.
Actually, hold on a tick. No, we've gone over here before to Holoman. But Molag Mar is actually closer to Telvanni. Like, literally, you can see one from the other if you have enough distant land. Besides, Molag Mar doesn't get enough love. I gotta say, it's nice not having to worry about... Gonna make some food, AFK for bed. No worries, man. I'll be here. Yeah, it's nice not having to worry about diseases anymore. I don't know if it was worth becoming a zombie, but... Still pretty nice.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Travel to Molag Mar.
Why walk when you can ride?
So, I think after Telvanni, that is the last major city. That we have to go ahead and visit. I mean, not counting Solstheim, of course. But we should have a complete network of all of the major locations inside of Vivec. Inside of Vardenfell. You can tell that I'm getting tired right now. So we can just basically fast travel to any of them. Alright, so the tower should be straight ahead, I think. Pretty close. So I was talking to somebody a while back, and what their modus operandi, what their goal is to create Vardenfell again. But not necessarily like in Skywind. Like, they want to go ahead and do like the mainland version of it. And I think one of the things that would be really cool is to have all of these rock pillars that are like shooting up right now kind of be pushed over. Maybe not all the way, but like in the direction of pointing away from Vivec City, because that's where Lyrock fell, as I understand it, after the events of this game. Okay, excellent. So we'll just visit the docks, make sure that everything's fine on that end, and let's go see Thorana. Cool. You have reached the limit of Morrowind save games. Please delete a Morrowind save game and try again. Well, I think we can get rid of the... Save Blink 96. That's not good. All right, tell you what, guys, we're gonna have to spend like a minute on a break here while I delete some of those things. Actually, what I'm gonna do is to move them to a different folder. So, yeah, just give me a second, guys, and I will be back in a flash. So I'm hoping that worked. Let's see. Fingers crossed here. Hey, what do you know? It didn't explode. Mistress Thorana. Well, I don't want to go through the jazz of walking through that tangle of mess there, so let's just go ahead and go to the very top, because I'm betting that's where she's at. And we'll work our way down. It's a good plan. Might not work. Hey, at least it leveled our acrobatic skill. Tell Bernora Upper Tower. Normally they have like plazas on the top. You know when you modded this place, have you ever been here in the game? I have not, sir. This is entirely new to me. I gotta tell you, man, it takes an incredible amount of self-control not to explore this place. I knew that there was something to do with eggs, because that's what everybody says, and that she's kind of like batshit crazy. But other than that, no, I've never been inside of this. I've never even opened the cell up before.
It is out or hit the road.
Okay, I want to ask him what the hell's going on here. Go ahead, stranger. What's your question? Looking for services in Telvanni? What's with the freaking eggs? House Telvanni pays little attention to religious doctrine or prophecies and other superstitions, for that matter. Call yourself the Nerevarine. We don't care. The enchanted ring called Moon and Star, or one clan under Moon and Star, as the Ashlanders call it, was forged for the hero Nerevar by one of the Dwemer sorcerer priests, Kagrenak, smiths, and blessed by the Daedra Lord Azura. The ring gave Nerevar supernatural powers of persuasion and indisputable proof of identity, since any other who tried to wear the ring would be killed instantly. Good to know. Okay. But no, I've always kind of wondered what the hell was going on with this place. Like eggs? What the hell do you mean eggs? What's this one over here?
Say what you want or go away.
Oh my.
What, Outlander? Why do you...
Not who I need. Okay, I don't know why, but that makes me laugh.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
What are you here for? Are you here to feed the spiders? It's a steel box, of course. You keep things like bitter green roots in it. Keeps them fresh, with little netch blood. Or is that a Hortator? Yes, or spiders. In the box. Spider eggs. Keeps them fresh, with netch blood. You wouldn't have any with you, would you? Eh? Spider eggs? Nice fresh ones? So go ahead, show me the Hortator. Hormador. You got it with you. Always happy to get some fresh spider eggs. Or spiders? When I was very much younger, we grew our own spiders. I like this cat in the background here. He's just kind of posing. Striking a pose. Wow, she's just gonna keep on going, isn't she? In Hortator's, big ones. Needed them big for the spiders. What? Well, what spiders? You listening? Spiders. That's what I said, big ones. So you need a big Hortator. Ours was steel with silver plating. Here, Joe used to polish it. Cute little kitty. Had it since he was a bitty kitty. Gone now, of course. Dropped dead. They get old. And you have to get new ones. Never quite as good as the old ones, of course. But what can you do? Ah, there you are, Blink. What was your name again? Are you listening to me? Mistress Thriana continues to chatter amiably with no sign of stopping. She looks like she could go on forever. Yes, indeed, sustained as she is by the necromantic art. It may be that she can, in fact, go on forever. Mustn't be rude now. It's Mistress Thriana speaking to you. And when Mistress Thriana speaks, everyone listens, don't they? Because if they don't, they get very stiff and get stuck way down in the basement with the spiders. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the basement, aren't we? Maybe if I concentrate on being charming and entertaining, I'll be able to focus her attention on me. Okay, so... What? Oh, you want to be Hortator? Certainly, go right ahead. Whatever you'd like, I don't mind. What were we talking about? It was easy to get her to vote for me. I'm not sure she knew what she was voting for or why, but when I asked, will you vote for me as Hortator? She said quite clearly, you want to be Hortator? Certainly, go right ahead. I used to have a little baby script. I kept him down in my Hortator, but he was eaten by a spider with a man's body. Down in the basement. Where did you go? That's funny. It's a funny sort of house, with all these glowing blue crystals all over it. Did I ever tell you about when I was a little girl? I always liked going into the house. That's where everyone keeps their toys. Are you listening to me? You'd better be. Yes, that's better. No need to do that. I'd offer you something, but I'm all out of korma eggs. Is that all that I need to do here? Well, let's go back to the council chamber and see if there's anything else that I need to do here. Because normally they give me stuff. Like, as proof.
What was that?
Like, it would be weird if it was just her. Can I please get through this doorway? Thank you.
What now?
Yeah, so she's a little insane. Kind of an understatement there.
I could kill that.
She's gone round the bend. Damn, I could have just walked up there. Hey, does somebody want to be nice and check out the uptime for me? I think I've been streaming for about an hour. Maybe 2.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Okay, so we need to go back to Sadrith Mora and check out and see.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
That is cool. Yes. You'll have to speak directly with Mistress Thriana about this. Her tower, Telvanni, is the south of Sadrith Mora on the Mount Peninsula. There's no convenient way to... Well, I mean, she said that I could be, so... Good grief, I heard talk about a reborn Nerifar for years and thought that it was just an Ashlander superstition. You'll have to speak directly to Mistress Dratha about this. She lives at Tel Mora, a tower north along the coast. You should be able to find a ship at the docks to take you there for a pittance. And I must warn you, Mistress Dratha doesn't like men of any race. I suggest you do everything possible to improve her disposition before talking to her.
There's someone watching me. I can tell. Yes, sir.
Mistress Dratha.
Do you want something? Speak, traveler.
She said to, Mora, right? Tel Mora? I'm kind of doubting myself right now, but let's go.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Whoa, okay. Damn, I nearly got that. Nope, gonna have to use another one.
Whatever no, I don't think I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Do I have any kind... This is a good question here. Do I have any kind of scrolls or... charm spells, maybe? I don't see anything. Charm, okay. Well, I don't know how well this is going to work, but we can give it a shot. So this is Scroll of Daedala's Knack. $97. What is this man doing here? Is it lost? Rook, I always forget to ask you, what kind of mic do you have? I'm in the market for a good one, and I found a good deal on a CAD brand one. I'm thinking about getting it. Okay, two things. I am running... This is a Blue Yeti. It's pretty much a standard one for anybody who is kind of serious about doing any kind of podcasting. You don't need to go like completely 100% overboard, because getting a halfway decent mic is only half of the problem. I'm also running it through a DAW called Reaper. It's good stuff, highly recommend it. I totally need to buy this at some point. I'm just using the evaluation license at the moment, but yeah, that's something that's worth getting the money for. And then I have a very small FX filter on here. That's just a small compressor, something to get rid of the background noise. So that red line is basically the hum of the computer in the background. And then a very, very slight equalization. Well, actually, no, that's kind of a... I wouldn't say that's a slight equalization, that's a pretty good equalization right there. But this part right here is going to be entirely contingent upon like what sounds best for your voice. So I spent about $100 for the Blue Yeti because I got it on sale. And then I spent about another $100 on... Actually, no, it was about $120 because I got the Blue Yeti on sale. And then I spent another $100 on the boom arm. So that is what I am using right now. Taking off, Malice? Alright. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I am probably going to call it quits here soon, too. Yeah, those are about $150. The one I'm thinking about is about $40 mic, but it has good quality I've seen. I've also found a deal that I can get it for about $20. I was running with another mic a while back. It was called the... Oh, it wasn't the Stratus mic. Snowballs are another popular option from that you might want to go ahead and check out. I've heard people sound absolutely brilliant on snowballs. It just kind of depends on... it kind of depends on how much money you want to spend on it, to be quite honest. I think that since I don't have a camera, the only way that I'm able to interact with people on stream is through the voice, and so I want to go ahead and spend a little bit of extra money improving that than having kind of a low quality camera. So, there you go. Hurl yourself at her feet, plead for a hearing, strike a manly pose, and wink invitingly. I mean, I am so tempted. Alright, whatever. I'm not proud. Oh, that's so pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. I suppose now we must be merciful and at least listen to it. Well, I'm glad we listened, and glad you persisted. So there's something to those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's portents as they should. And you are the foretold Nerevarine? Well then, you shall be our Hortator. You have my vote, and my blessing, and this scroll which will come in handy where you're going. Summon Golden Saint has been added to your inventory. And now I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Great, am I like stuck up here? I can only stream in like 360 and I have a nice Logitech 920 cam. It's a little ridiculous. But no, I didn't start out with this microphone setup. I just bought it in stages. Like the next thing after this, what I really want to invest into is to get as far as audio quality goes, isn't a new mic, it's a shock mount. And then after that, the only thing that I would really want to do is to, I don't know, maybe soundproof this room. That would be very, very nice. Since I'm living in the city, I get air traffic all the time on my streams. It'd be nice to have like the computer in like a soundproof chamber or something, or maybe even like get rid of the fans entirely and go with a liquid cooled system, because that would be a lot more quiet. No, I want to take the boat down, don't I? I think your audio sounds damn good, and that's why I asked what mic you use. Thanks, man. I've spent a lot of time on trying to get this thing to sound halfway decent. I gotta say, I don't like the sound of my own voice. I really don't. So getting to a point where it's kind of tolerable to me is an achievement in and of itself. Okay, and then we can just pop back down again. I never even hear any background noise on your streams. That could be something to do with the compression, I'm not certain. I know that when I'm recording things for, like specifically there's a Dark Elf guy video coming up that is an interview, and Sadder's more. And anyway, yeah, I know that like every time that a plane goes overhead, I can hear it. I can hear it anyway. Maybe I'm listening a little too closely. But if it's on a stream, then you have other sounds, like the sound of the music in the background, or you have the sound of something that's going on screen, like people talking, like guards, or like combat or something. So I don't know, it just kind of depends. You got that ambient noise in the background, whereas if you're just flat out recording something, that's a bit different. Okay, so I want to go ahead and double check with this over here. Mistress Dratha, she's my patron. Telvanni Hortator, this is a special title. Awesome, let's go over to him. This is Malum Rion. I never hear any air traffic either. Well, that's good. That's fantastic, actually. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes the sound of their own voice. It's true. What you hear on stream is pretty close to what I hear in my head. It's kind of hard because when you're speaking, you hear yourself through your own resonance chamber of like your lungs and your windpipe and your mouth, right? So you have kind of something of a slightly more bassy sound to yourself, and then when you hear it recorded someplace else, then it sounds kind of tinny and it sounds a little bit off. But what you hear on stream sounds very similar to what I hear in my head. I don't know. You'll have to speak directly with Master Gothrin about this, and right away. His tower Telvanni lies northwest of Sadrith Mora. You need to water walk or fly. You can do that, can't you? Yeah, okay, we're good.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure.
Telvanni. We've actually been there a couple times, haven't we? It was much worse when I was over in Kansas, because instead of planes, we had trains. And every time that they they went through the city, they would start blasting those horns. 3 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night, doesn't matter. Anytime that a train would come by and cross a road, they would blow their horns, and you would hear that for literally miles. Of course, back then I had access to like 2 different recording studios, so that was really nice. One of the perks of going to college is you get to play with all the toys. College was kind of an interesting experience, gotta say.
And I haven't much time.
I'm not sure if it was worth it or not. Probably wasn't, but it was certainly an experience. Okay, so we need to go to Mistress Dratha. No, not Dratha. Graythan, I think it was. You know, for the Telvanni, they sure don't sell a lot of Rising Force potions. Just throwing that out there. Ah, screw it. I've got at least one more Rising Force potion. It's got to be near the top, and it's got... There has to be, like, a plaza or something back there. Okay, I think I see the route way here. Why don't I buy a levitation spell? Your alteration is easily high enough. Hey, if you can find one, I will buy one. Okay, I've got 3 of them. It should be fine. Probably can get one in just about any Mage's Guild Hall. Yeah, you might be right.
What outlander?
Okay, what is this all about? He's packing some serious bodyguards here. Yes, I know what a Hortator is. No, wait, let me think. Yes, I understand perfectly. Your story makes sense. Your proofs are persuasive. But a decision on such remarkable matter is a grave responsibility and not to be taken in haste. I will need some time to reflect and consider, and to confer on the other Telvanni consulars. Leave me. Okay. Let's wait for a little bit and see. I said I'll need some time to reflect and consider and confer with the other Telvanni consulars, and told you to leave me. Don't make me repeat myself. Okay, fair enough. We'll come back later. Need to get his disposition higher. Above 70? Okay. Alright, so save as... Very well. I've heard your story, and you are not one of us. So I suppose I'll have to explain, or you'll just keep annoying me. I have no intention of naming you Hortator of House Telvanni. It is not in Telvanni interest to name an unknown and unreliable outlander and outsider to such an important position. My opinion will not change. If you persist in bothering me, you will regret it. This discussion is over. Yeah, that didn't work, man.
Keep moving, scum.
It was very difficult, but I managed to get Archmagister to admit that he had no intention of naming me Hortator of House Telvanni. Okay. Here's a recent edition of the Brown Book of Great Telvanni. Maybe gotta come back to him after the others. Yeah, maybe. You say this after I burnt like 500 gold on him. Alright. We'll come back. Tellarune. We'll do him last. If not, I can just kill him. Sure, that's not going to have any kind of repercussions with the Telvanni at all. Okay, so we need to go down... Gonna check the guild hall for levitates? That's not a bad idea. Well, this would be... Apothecary. Not seeing a guild hall around here. But we'll go back to Sadrith Mora. Maybe we can find one there. In the Imperial's castle to the south. Okay. Yeah, we can give it a look. I'll make no secret of the fact that I think I should probably take some vocal coaching at some point. Having a nice mic is, well, kind of nice. It is. It certainly beats the alternative, but I feel like in order to improve the streams, I need to improve the way that I speak too. Maybe it's just the broadcaster in me. How's the playthrough been going? Pretty good. We did the veteran Hortator stuff, and we've done the... Well, actually, we're in the middle of doing the Telvanni stuff, so... Trying to get that great house to name us as Hortator. It's kind of exciting. After that, it's only the veterans left, and we are good to go. Okay, Imperial Shrine. Maybe this guy? I have been told that someone here actually sells... By the way, you know what would be really nice? Wow, you probably couldn't do it, could you? Like to have this little icon in front of... Actually, no, it would probably be better over here. Like, as you go down, so you wouldn't have to, like, scroll over, you could just go ahead and see by icon what all these things do. I suppose you couldn't do that, though.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, so this is Wolverine Hall. How's your day going, by the way?
What, stranger?
This is probably pretty close to about hour 10 for me.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
Yeah, some spells have more than one school, that's the problem. It would be kind of hard to nail down. I feel like there's got to be a better way to represent that, though. Or is that only those two people that are in this entire area? Is that... It looks like that might be it.
Let's...
Mage's Guild. Okay, here we go.
Necessary that you speak with me.
There we go. Wild Levitate. 1 to 50 points for 30 seconds on self. And now we just need a Spellmaker. How difficult are UI mods to make like that? Outside of Open Morrowind, damn near impossible, yeah.
Ask a comment. Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Questions.
Yeah. Spellmaking. Here we go. Actually, let's check out the spells first. Self. We want it to be a magnitude 20 for 20 seconds. Ooh, I don't know, man. Spell chance is only 1 in 3. And the point cost is 47. I mean, we can try it, man, but like we would need to level up. What is this, alteration? $100 points, levitate, constant effect. Lower the magnitude rather than the duration. Okay, that's a good idea. I suppose we only need like 10. For 20 seconds. Yeah, I don't know if 15 is going to be enough. We'll try it for 15, and then if it gets too annoying, then we'll swap it back out again. Actually, you know what? We'll just do lift self.
Yes, sir.
Good enough. Did I get the wizard staff? It does 1 point for 120 seconds. Not much reason for 10 points. 1 is enough. I thought, correct me if I'm wrong here, but doesn't the magnitude influence how fast you actually levitate? Like how fast you can walk? I thought that's how it worked. Yeah, that's not so bad. Okay. I can... Whoa, that ate up a ton of mana.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Continue. Inspiring theme going on there. Yeah, that is actually the love theme from not this track, but the one before it. That was the track from The Saint. It's the love theme. Either that or the finale, one of the two. Great soundtrack. I can't remember a damn thing about the movie other than it like took place in Russia, I believe. It's from like the 90s, but yeah. Wonderful, wonderful soundtrack. And it's funny, I had that in my back pocket for years. I couldn't find that soundtrack anywhere. Couldn't find the right place to play it either. And then as soon as I found Morrowind, it was like, yep, slots right in. Just levitate is super inefficient with magnitude. Even doing a second effect with fortify speed is more efficient. Well, I know I'm pretty happy with what we got so far. It's really expensive for mana and stuff. So it's only going to work like half the time, but it's better than nothing. I see. Well, it sounds important. You have to speak directly with Master Niloth about this. Tell Naga. Master Nella's tower is right in the center of Cedrith Mora. Cool. I like it when things are convenient.
Too much trouble. Must be going now.
Yeah, I need to have a restore fatigue, health. Probably want to pick this one up. I'm not seeing a ton of restore magicas, to be quite honest. There's one. Fortify Magica. That's not exactly what I'm looking for, but I think it'll work.
Do you want something?
Peace, love, understanding. Tacos. Ooh, I could go for some tacos.
Do you want something?
I'm guessing you're the person I should talk to. I remember you from Dragonborn. From what I understand, you have a personality transplant. Whatever you want, the answer is no. No, not another word. What the hell are you talking about? And who do you think you are? No, just shut up. Nonsense. Superstitious nonsense. Don't interrupt me with such foolishness. Just shut up and go away. Alright. Hortator. Ward leader of House Telvanni, is that necessary? Why doesn't anyone tell me these things? So, do you want the job? Are you qualified? Good, then go ahead. I don't care, be the Hortator. Now go away. Thank you for your service. I will leave you in peace. Hospitality papers. Alright, whatever. Seemed rather rude if you ask me. Do you think time limits on quests would be a good mechanic to pair with the waiting and sleeping mechanic? What depends? Do you mean in Morrowind? Sure. I mean, like, here's the thing. It really depends on how you implement it and the context of what you're doing. So one of the most fun puzzles to solve inside of Portal, of all things, is... Okay, here's a bit of a spoiler here. It's like a 7-year-old game, so I think it's fine. I need to get back out again. Screw it. I'll just go ahead and do this number. So, there is a point in, like, towards the end of the game where Gladys basically goes on a murderous killing spree and tries to go ahead and end you. And the way that she does this in the very beginning, when she's trying to, like, snuff your life out, is to literally try and cook you alive. And so you have maybe 10-15 seconds, if that, to try and figure out the next phase of that puzzle. That is a time limit. And it's extremely rewarding to outthink Gladys in that situation, right? That's an iconic moment right there.
Say what you want or go away.
But how many times have you been in a game where there's been a time limit and you don't meet it simply because you're late about something? And then imagine how annoyed you get
Say what you want or go away.
because you have to start the quest over again, or because you failed that quest because of nothing more than not being fast enough. I don't know. It's a tool like any other. It just kind of depends on how well you utilize that and how well you set up everything else around it.
I don't.
It seems a bit like a blunt instrument to me, but sometimes that's what's required. Morrowind heavily discourages time limits. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of waiting in Morrowind too. I can see how it would be the inverse of that situation where you have to do things immediately, as opposed to, well, I just come back to it whenever you want. That's kind of a theme in Morrowind. Oh, this is interesting, but come back to it whenever you feel like it. Go away, let me do other stuff for a while. That's what Morrowind is. It's what the characters say to you outright sometimes. That is not a pleasant story, and it means trouble is coming for all the great houses. I'm afraid you'll have to speak directly with Master Aryon in a matter of such importance. His tower Telvanni is north along the coast. You can probably get a ship to Telmora and then water walk across to the Voss village at Telvanni. Okay, so that is where we need to go to next. I wouldn't go ahead and put a time limit in unless you had a really good reason to. I'm not saying don't do it at all, but I'm saying you probably should think it through first. I mean, that sort of goes without saying. Blink 99. In fact, I am going to go ahead and see if they have any Rising Force potions in here, because that would be very helpful. Probably not.
What assistance do you need?
Why do you approach?
What now?
Yeah, that is not useful at all.
Fresh game.
Okay, tell you what, if we're going to go to Telvanni, we're going to need a ton of those. That is just my...
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Questions again. Ooh, not bad, not bad.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
This might be the better way to do it, I think. Okay, so let's go down to 5,000. And what is the... Ah, man, you're kidding. I only bring it up because it's easy to exploit waiting. For instance, with an NPC restocking their shops, you can just wait. Yeah, that's true. I mean, no denying that.
How delightful. Welcome.
Speak quickly.
I need a place to rest, man.
The prey approaches.
You have something to say?
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Wow, you're actually kind of tough. Odd. I don't know. I think part of the fun of an RPG is... Okay, we rent beds and have unlimited selections. Yes. A second floor loft. Excellent. A lot of the fun of RPGs comes from the fact that you're cheating stuff. Well, you're trying to find exploits. Cheating is kind of going a little too far, but yeah, you're trying to find exploits all the time. Cool.
Okay, I'm listening.
Let's hear it.
This better be important.
So, let's see here. Lift self has an 85% chance of working for... No, it takes 85. Cost 24. And it has an 85% chance of hitting. So let's go ahead and train up just a little bit more.
Fresh game.
If we can find that Altmer again.
You want
Is that
something?
you?
What assistance do you...
Yeah, I am completely turned around here. Well, you know what? 85% chance, that's good enough. It's good enough. Hell with it.
Do you want something?
Yeah, exploiting Morrowind is a lot of the charm of the first playthroughs. On your 4th or 5th or whatever, you just kind of wish it wasn't so obvious, though. I mean, it's the same thing with Skyrim, too. You can totally exploit some of the systems in Skyrim. You can break it if you really wanted to. Okay, tell Mora, and then we pop across, I think. Yeah. Cancel. See this right here, when I'm like running across the water, kind of decked out in god armor. That feels like Elder Scrolls to me. Like the best part of Elder Scrolls. Okay, so I am guessing that the master is going to be at the very top of this tower. Let's give our new spell a run for its money. Levitate! Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Not so awesome to design for, but as a player, it is freaking spectacular. Welcome to the stream, man. Yes, you're the Outlander who wishes to be the Telvanni Hortator. I am indeed. A Hortator is a special champion, a war leader chosen to lead a great house in war. Why do you ask? Yes, I understand. You're willing to take the responsibility. I am willing to vote for you as Hortator. I think the other Telvanni councillors will also cooperate, although some might need a little persuading. Master Neloth is ill-tempered. Mistress Dratha doesn't like men. Mistress Threana is losing her mind. Archmagister Gothrin is another problem. He will not refuse you directly, but he will delay indefinitely. I recommend that you kill Archmagister Gothrin. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Glad you could stop by. I am actually doing my very first playthrough of the Morrowind main quest. So yeah, this is completely new territory for me. We got some veterans in chat today. We got a lot of people who have been making some really cool mods too. Glad you could go ahead and stop by today. Archmagister Gothrin never directly refuses requests. He just delays indefinitely, never giving an answer. I don't know any solution other than killing Gothrin. I'll tell you plainly. I stand to gain if Archmagister Gothrin dies. I say this so you won't think I'm trying to trick you. My advice is still good. Gothrin won't name you Hortator, but he'll never come out and say so. And House Telvanni is customary to settle disputes in this matter. I love it. Like if you're in an argument with somebody, you can just go ahead and kill them. Ah, this is why House Telvanni is best house.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Okay, I need some levitate potions.
Let's get this.
Actually, technically I don't, but I kinda do. You say you've been attacked by assassins? From your description, it sounds a lot like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you have angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Apelles Mattius in Ebonheart about this matter. Oh, this is funny. You can actually get stuck up here. Well, I mean, I suppose if you're stupid enough to go ahead and come up here with a levitation potion and then not have one to take you back down again, you deserve to get smacked a little bit. Just saying. I do have at least one left, don't I? I do not. Okay, this is going to be painful. I don't need... Okay, here we go. Travel stained pants. Excellent. Yes, that could have been bad. Morag tongue all the way. Nah, just kind of trying to level my stuff up, that's all. So I hear that this place has a lot of hidden doors and places that you can explore. Gotta check the walls. Dead end. Suppose in more than one way. Alright, well let's just go ahead and move on. We have to kill that one Telvanni lord. Training. What kind of training can you do? Longblade, athletics, and block. I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, we're kind of nearing the end of this quest, I think. Just gotta kill that Telvanni boss, and we're good to go. Maybe we'll actually get some swag out of it. Probably not. Must have burnt like 8,000 gold doing this quest line. I don't know how the hell we could have done that without killing that boss first. That crime boss, that crime lord. That's kind of interesting. I think I'm in a cellar right now. I must admit, I am a tad confused here. Ah. No. I might just use a divine intervention scroll right here, because... yeah, I'm a little confused. I do not mind admitting. If I even have one. Do I have one? Golden Saints? No. Scroll of Divine Intervention. There we go. I think what we're going to do here is to... excellent. So we're in Wolverine Hall now, which is right outside of Sadrith Mora. I have no idea why there was a Bone Walker there, but...
What stranger?
glad he didn't tag along. Right, so we need to go back to Telvanni. I'm going to heal up first, because that guy's probably going to be hard as nails to kill. There is a... look for the ships.
What now? Do you want something?
Telvanni stuff looks so freaking cool. Gateway in.
What assistance do you need?
Khajiit has no words for you.
Yeah, alright.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
We're just gonna go ahead and rest here.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then pop back out again.
Do you want something?
Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, Telvanni is over here, across the lake. So, we're going to go ahead and kill this Telvanni guy, hopefully get a reward. And then after all's said and done, that's probably going to be it for me. Which means tomorrow, it's all going to be about doing the Redoran quest lines and maybe finishing it up entirely. The end is nigh, my friends. But it's been a blast, I gotta say. Completely and truly. Don't have enough Magicka. That's so cruel. Well, even after the Retirant, you still got to go through dungeons inside a ghost fence. That's a good point. That is a fair point. I'm just kind of going off a rumor and speculation right now.
Say what you want.
No,
or
I
go
don't
away.
think so. Yes, sir.
Actually, is there any way that I can convince these guys to... Just because your lord gives you a task, don't assume that you should be able to do it. Your lord doesn't really know what you can or can't handle, and most Telvanni lords don't care.
Do you want something?
Okay. Just need to find the boss man. So I'm guessing here, and then we swing right. No? Interesting. Something's wrong here. I might be up a level. That's... Tower entry. There we go. No, that's where I was before. Very curious indeed.
Talk with you? Something tells me I might regret it.
Come on, I'm just an assassin looking to kill my target. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good enough. So maybe we can't get him from this side, but we can actually go from the outside into that place. That would be my guess anyway. Need to look up. I was looking up. I thought I was anyway. Maybe I just didn't get it. It's entirely possible. Oh, you're kidding. Still did not have enough magicka. I love you, Morrowind, but, you know, sometimes you drive me bonkers. Even if I did need to look up.
Do you want something?
Spit it out or hit the road.
Like, see, there's nothing there, man. Oh, here. Okay, I got you. In the center. So yeah, this guy is gonna hit really freaking hard.
Yes, sir.
I wish I had like an AoE spell or something. Okay, so I think the Dremora are probably just gonna go ahead and hit me with regular weapons, which means that I need to take him out because he's gonna be the one that's we need to watch out for. Alright. Let's see if I can take him.
There is no escape.
Whoa, what the hell happened?
You will die.
Ooh, they are not happy. Whoa, okay. I feel like I'm kind of a glass jaw here. You know, that would have been smarter, G7. I didn't get a bounty though, so I mean... Problem solved. Sometimes problems solve themselves. Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. Ooh, restore magic, I love it. Restore fatigue, extravagant shoes. Daedric dagger, excellent. I don't think that House Telvanni likes me very much right now. We'll have to see, though. It could just be the people in this cell. Yeah, I don't need anything else. House Telvanni probably assumes he deserves it if he got killed by a foreigner.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Sage advice. Alright, so I can just go back to Sadrith Mora, huh? Fine by me. Hlaalu forever. We need to go this way, I think? Yeah. No, it's the rules of the Telvanni. If you want something... Hold on a second. If you want something and win a duel, then your argument must have been correct. Divine intervention should send you to Sadrith Mora. That's true. It'll send me to, It's only like 30 seconds away. It's fine. Besides, this gives me a chance to actually restore my magicka. So I'm just wondering who I have to go ahead and see next. If I have everybody's voice on the council, who's the one that's going to actually give me my stuff? It's an interesting dilemma, no?
Do you want something?
I couldn't possibly. Too busy.
I really should be using the mark and recall spells a little bit more.
No, I don't.
I wonder how badly they're going to freak out. Ah, I've already spoken to him. Okay, so I think that... Wasn't there somebody that, like, told me I needed to kill him? Master Aryon never directly refuses requests, but delays indefinitely. So this would, after hearing my story... Gotcha, so this is the guy that I need to see. He is in the Telvanni city of Telvos. That's right.
Spit it out or...
So we'll go to Telvos. I always mark Balmora because of the teleport. Yeah, that's smart, man. Why can't I be that smart? So we will go ahead and go over to Telvos, if I can find my way out of this city. So let me ask you guys this. I know that we have a lot of Morrowind veterans here. What is your favorite spell? Is it Divine Intervention? Is it like some sort of restoration spell? Like, what is it that you always have to go ahead and pick up? Might be surprising to other people. Balmora Mage's Guild is invariably where your characters hang out. It's not bad. You could do worse, definitely. Mark and Recall is a necessity. Open is also good. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and pick up Open sooner or later. Telmora.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Charm and Frenzy are nice to avoid speechcraft skills. Ooh, that would be nice. Although speechcraft has become a lot less annoying. Ever since 2.3 of the Morrowind code patch has come out. Because now it's easier to spam click those things. Which, thank goodness it is. The telekinesis for Thief, yeah. Like I haven't even tried telekinesis yet. It looks pretty interesting. I'm thinking detect humanoid or detect life. Yeah, that would be a really nice spell to have. Like in your back pocket. There's been so many times where I've had to clear a dungeon or something. Or an area, and I just have not been able to find the last person. I liked it in Oblivion a ton. I don't know if I would like the implementation here in the Morrowind or not, though. Well, I don't want to burn it if I don't have to. Wow, that's fine. Whatever. I've got plenty of them.
What was that?
Fave spell is absorb health. Thank you for your essence, and then dying. Yeah, Skyrim was really missing out. When they got rid of the custom spell creators, that's just an iconic part of Elder Scrolls games that is just kind of... Why would you not include that in? Couldn't you just go ahead and transplant that wholesale from the other games? It's certainly worth your time. Here we go. I see you've gathered the votes for all the surviving Telvanni counselors. That means you're now the Hortator of House Telvanni, and I have something for you. It's called the Robe of the Hortator. It's an ancient artifact, and hasn't been used in centuries, but I think you'll be pleased. I wish you luck, Hortator. I may even pray for you. Cool beans, man. Hey, I would love to go ahead and check it out, but I don't think it's going to be on this playthrough. I am going to... Yeah, probably just go ahead and teleport back to Balmora, and then that is going to be it, guys. But we'll make our way there the roundabout way. Jump is probably the spell you cast most often. So is it jump and then slow fall at the same time? Yeah, it's way easier now. I haven't done a playthrough with that patch yet. Some people were saying that it's too easy, and I don't know about that, man. Like, the dialogue system is so messed up. I don't know, I feel like it could be like an optional thing. I can see their point, I totally can, because it does make it extremely easy now. But that being said, I still like that the fact that it's there. Travel to Sadrith Mora.
What do you want?
And then we're going to travel to Ebonheart. And then we'll make it back to Balmora again. And that's where we'll park it. What do you think about the involved way of having to get around Morrowind via instant travel of Skyrim? Everybody says that Morrowind doesn't have fast travel. We just used 2 boats. We're going to be using a Silt Strider. There's scrolls of intervention that pull you back to temples. There's literally mages guilds that teleport you around. And you have mark and recall spells which don't exist inside of Skyrim. So this whole argument of fast traveling around, I don't know, man. If you don't want to fast travel, don't fast travel. That's what I say. Not that hard to do. In fact, I have been doing this entire playthrough with one very specific rule, which doesn't exist anywhere in any kind of test game, as far as I know. And that is, you cannot fast travel to a place that you don't know yet. Even with touring carriages, or even with like carriages or boats or something, things that actually have trade routes that do make sense to get there. And why do I do this? Because I think it makes the game more fun. And the only thing that it costs is a little bit of self-discipline. That's it. It's free. So, if you don't want to go ahead and fast travel, don't fast travel. But I don't see how saying that other people shouldn't fast travel... Like, if walking from place to place doesn't present an enjoyable experience to players, and there's an argument to be said that like it slows the game down too much, especially for a game like Skyrim or Oblivion, where the landscape is a bit more generic than it is here, because we have very distinctive sub-regions. So you're always kind of going ahead and seeing something new, whereas in Skyrim, a lot of it's just snow or tundra and snow, or snow and... You get the idea. Snow and ice. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's supposed to be played for fun. You can take the Mage's Teleport Guild to Sadrith Morrowind to go directly to Balmora, by the way. I could, but I don't like the Mage's Guild. My character doesn't anyway. They're kind of always dicks to him there. He doesn't want to spend money on them. And neither do I. Yeah, but in Morrowind you have to know where to catch boats, etc., rather than just clicking on your map. That is a fair point. You have to go ahead and know the travel routes and stuff, but how difficult is that when you can just go ahead and pull up a map anywhere? And, it tells you what they are. I don't know, the argument really comes down to convenience versus immersion, I think. There's a lot of fast travel methods inside of Morrowind, but they don't feel out of place because they're all immersive. I'm kind of the opinion that... So I have a bunch of... I shouldn't say a bunch of mods, but I have several mods installed here, and they're designed to make the game more fun for me. So if I needed to go ahead and have fast travel in Morrowind, if I felt that was a necessity to have fun inside of this game, I wouldn't think twice about installing that mod. I don't think it's necessary, and inside of my Skyrim and Oblivion playthroughs, I don't fast travel places, because these are games about exploration. But at the end of the day, if you are more about the dungeon crawling and getting stuff done in a narrative sense, then yeah, it kind of does make sense to go ahead and fast travel to places, because then you can focus on the quest itself and not necessarily the land. Does that make sense? So, for example, in Dawnguard, one of the first places that you go to is on the southeast side of the map. It's all the way on the corner, on the entire province. And then the next place that you go to, literally, is on the northwestern side of the map. So you literally have to transverse from one place to the other, all the way across the entire province, and the only reason why you would ever go ahead and do that, by walking from place to place, would just be padding. That's it. So, I don't know, I see it as a bit more complicated than most people, like the whole, fast traveling versus not fast traveling argument. If you have fun while you're doing it, though, that's the most important thing. That's what I think. Okay, guys, that's a good note to end things on. I had a blast. Hopefully you guys had a pretty good time, too. So I'm going to be here streaming tomorrow. Hopefully we can get this quest line done, or at least pretty close to it. Yeah, we've been doing this for about 10 hours now, give or take. If you just cannot get enough of what my lovely voice here, you can check out some of the other streams that I've got up. I've been streaming this playthrough throughout the entire week, so some of those videos on demand are up on Twitch. You can go ahead and follow me here if you want to go ahead and check out the next notification as to when I am going to be streaming, or you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter, or let's see, what else do we got? We got the Steam group and Discord as well, so plenty of different options. Can't wait to see how this thing is going to finally end in Red Mountain, I'm betting, because that's the elephant in the room. Until then, guys, I wish you the very best, and yeah, if I don't see you, have a good one.